President Obama may have to put his climate change agenda on hold. Some Senate Democrats are fearful of what voting for cap and trade could mean for their re-election bids next year. The Obama administration hoped to have a deal in the works before the World Summit in Copenhagen next month, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen. Joining us now is Mike McKenna, who has worked with the Departments of Energy and Transportation. He's the president of MWR Strategies. Mike, thanks for joining us.
Good to be here.
All right, so what do you make of the cap and trade legislation as it's playing out now? It's passed in the House with a lot of arm twisting, some folks said, from the Speaker. It's kind of stalled in the Senate. Do you think it's going to move forward anytime soon?
I don't, not in its current incarnation. I think we're probably going to see a gang of whatever, 10, 12, 42 senators come forward with something a little different. The Senate process to date has been a bit of a train wreck.
And I know that we did see an editorial a few weeks back from two senators we don't see joining up a lot. We had Senator Kerry and Senator Graham, two different sides of the aisle, talking about the fact that they wanted to move climate change through the Senate. But then shortly after that, we saw the proposal come out from Senators Kerry and Boxer that seemed like it was going to go a lot farther than what we saw in the House. Do they need to water it down a bit to hope to get passage?
Well, I think the Kerry and Boxer thing is, as a practical matter, dead. 14 Senate Democrats sent a letter to Senator Reid last week that said, look, this thing is not working for our states. And it wasn't, weird moderate Democrat senators. It was guys like Al Franken and Sherrod Brown, so sort of folks on the left as well. And Kerry and Graham are trying to figure out a mid-spot between where the skeptics are and where Kerry and Boxer are. It's kind of interesting that Kerry's in the middle of both of these, both sponsoring a bill and then trying to figure out its alternative, too.
Do you think there's some middle ground there? I mean, what kind of compromise could you see coming together?
I don't really see any compromise because no matter how you slice this, it's an energy tax. It's a tax on energy, or it's an energy rationing plan, but at the core it means to make energy more expensive. And a situation where we've lost 7.5 million jobs in the last 18 months and 3.5 million since the president took over, nobody's really in a mood for higher energy prices, and I don't know how that gets financed.